So, my dear friend, today we solve a problem and evaluate a case of 55-year-old man um, who presented with pallor and generalized weakness. On examination, blood pressure is low, that is 85/60, and hemoglobin is normal. So, the total history is 1 year. So, 55-year-old man presented with pallor and weakness for last 1 year, and blood pressure is low, hemoglobin is normal. So, how can you evaluate this case? So, at first you think that this patient has no enemy. So, patient is non-anemic, and but pallor. So, no anemia but pallor. We know some differential diagnosis for this, and one thing is Addison disease. The patient become pallor in case of Addison disease, and another thing is hypopituitarism. So, this is the two things. One is Addison disease, another one is hypopituitarism. So, one is Addison disease, another is hypopituitarism. So, now you evaluate this case. So, you should think about what is the cause of Addison disease. There is so many cases. One of is autoimmune, another is tuberculosis. This is very common in our country, and another thing is HIV, and as a part of multiple APS, multiple endocrine polyneuropathy. So another thing is drugs. Some drugs such as ketoconazole, midodrine. So this is also cause the Addison disease. And what is the cause of hypopituitarism? This disease, there is even a brain surgery, and radiation to the brain. Some chemotherapeutic drugs, and also some granulomatous disease such as TB, sarcoidosis. This and in case of tumors such as acromegaly, prolactinoma, this can compress the this can cause compression of pituitary gland. So secretion of other hormone is less. So now you can evaluate this case. What is the cause of this? So I already mentioned you the some infections such as TB, syphilis, encephalitis, and can cause pituitary abscess can also cause this. So you should remember the other cause of infection such as syphilis, encephalitis, abscess. This is also cause this, and a head trauma such as head trauma can also cause this. So you should memorize about that. So other cause include head injury, surgery, radiotherapy, chemotherapy. I already mentioned it. Inflammatory disorder and tumor. You should not forget about that. The tumor, it also cause this. So how can you evaluate these things? So in case of tuberculosis, there is a patient gives history of prolonged fever, weight loss, night sweat, evening rise of temperature, contact with TB patient, past history of TB, and disseminated TB. You can find this. And in case of tumor, there is visual problem or visual loss. Kera? Hello. Salam. So In case of syphilis, you can get a history of contact with recent sexual exposure, multiple sexual behavior, and extramarital affair, and genital ulcer. And in case of secondary syphilis, you can find rash, maculopapular rash, and condylomata, and other findings. And you can short about any history of convulsion present or not. In case of pituitary apoplexy, patient can give history of convulsion. And headache, you must exclude headache. What is the cause? In case of pituitary tumor, you find the headache. And a history of trauma, radiation surgery, you should exclude this history. And you can find the history of amenorrhea, it is present or not, and weakness, it is present or not, and what is the hair growth, that is pubic and axillary hair, it can absent due to gonadotropin releasing hormone deficiency. So this is the history, and you can short about the history of hypothyroidism, because the secondary hypothyroidism can be present. So history of hypothyroidism, such as weakness, generalized weakness, and also other features of hypothyroidism, that is menorrhagia and abdominal problem, bowel habit problem. You can short about that. And on an examination, on general examination, you can see the patient has pallor already, and you can find out the hair loss, that is pubic and axillary hair loss, and postural hypertension in case of addition, this is mainly. And in case of pituitary hyperthyroidism, postural hypertension can be present, because there is gonadotropin, there is ACTH deficiency, so already the deficiency of cortisol occur. And you general examination, you find the patient is cachectic, and you short about the sign of etiology, that is in tuberculosis, you examine the chest. In case of HIV, you should about weight loss, prolonged fever, ulcer, liver, and everything like this. And in case of sarcoidosis, you can find the features of sarcoidosis also. So this is the process how you can evaluate the case. And in case of galactorrhea, you can find about galactorrhea. In case of acromegaly, you can find the acral part is elongated or not, sweating present or not, hypertension, and any colony growth, and also the diabetes, obstructive sleep apnea, visual problem, and any other things. So you can search about what is the actual cause, and to findings of cause of this nasty disease. And the investigation, what are the investigation you can do here to find out the hormone deficiency? At first you can search about what are the hormones which is deficient in this case, and do the hormone profile, such as serum ACTH level, FSH, LSH level, and T3, T4, FT4 level, and also the short synaptic test. You can exclude hypopituitarism or primary addition disease. And you can do the primary lesion, and for this you can do pituitary MRI or CT scan, and do other tests such as complete blood count, liver function, renal function test to exclude the differential diagnosis, and MT, BDRL for syphilis, TPH for syphilis, and chest X-ray for TB or bronchial carcinoma, ultrasonography, and there is an tumor present or not. So this is the process how can you evaluate hypertension and generalized weakness. And for a proper management, you can give, if there is addition disease, you give the proper management of addition disease, patient counseling, education, and also supplementation of hydrocortisone. Mainly you can give the hydrocortisone, and in some cases you can give the penicillin. And the patient, you should alert the patient about regular use of bracelet, and infection, caution about the infections, and caution about the surgery. So give the management of addition disease and treatment of the primary cause of addition disease. In case of hypopituitarism, you can supplement the hormone, which hormone is deficient. Mainly at first we can give the hydrocortisone, and then give the thyroid hormone. And if the weakness persists, then we can add on if the growth hormone deficiency present. So thank you guys for your patient hearing.